But let's do your album review of an album.
8 hours later.
Mate, it is hot in here.
It is hot. Oh my god.
4 to 6 days later.
It's right there. It is literally right there what it is. Let's start with.
See.
Is that the song or the... Is
Artist.
that the album or the artist? Oh, Conway.
Yep. Look what I became.
I'm a genius. Alright. What is on this album? Let me hear it.
There's a lot, but at the same time, not much. Conway the Machine, which is a sick name, is not one for high energy songs.
Yeah.
Fast flows
He
about...
He got shot in the head.
He did, mate. That is brought up in here.
That's insane.
I know.
He got shot in the head and he's still alive.
Like,
and he still raps.
In his head, neck, and shoulder, he got shot.
Yeah, he still raps.
Yeah.
He's got like that dysplasia thing or whatever it's called where his...
Bell's
face is,
palsy.
yeah, that's it. Bell's
Yeah.
palsy where his face is off to the side.
Yeah. But, like, it doesn't affect his speech at all.
it doesn't.
It probably did when it first
does.
happened.
Yeah.
I think it does when he's talking.
Yeah.
But...
Not when he's rapping.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. It's actually cool where you can't hear like speech impediments or accents when you're singing as well. That's really cool.
Certain things, yeah.
Oh yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if a Scottish person tried to sing, it would sort of show
you
through.
can hear the difference between like West Coast and East Coast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, it's not a part of your review. Get into it, mate.
I need to burp, but I can't. There it is. All right. So he's not one about fast flows about how much money he makes, or shallow lyrics about perks and zannies. He's more one for cold bars about the truth of having to sell crack to get by. Lyrics about gang-related shootings delivered slowly, but with importance.
Yep.
This album did have quite a few cold bars all throughout. I'll share my two favourites. From the first song, No Women, No Kids. If I need a brick cook, I know the chef like RZA. Stacking all this cream, they trying to inspect the method. Like in those two lines, there's 5 references to the Wu-Tang Clan. Like the, Chef is Raekwon's nickname, creator of the group. Cream, the biggest song. Then there's 2 references to other Wu-Tang members, Inspect and Method. That's...
What about Jizza? Is he mentioned in there?
It's
What
not
about
mentioned
Jizz?
in there.
Jizz isn't in there? That's just disrespectful to the man.
Disrespectful to Jizz.
Get a bit of jizzer in you, Conway.
And then my second favourite set of lyrics is from the song Hawks. Yeah, I see you neighbours trying to take the formula and make it cornier. I'm on ya. Don't make me call Shorty up. He pickers 40 up. Shooting your corner up. No, shooting your corner up. Send you for a ride with the coroner. And then he hits his favourite boom, 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 boom ad-lib. It was actually a very short album. 9 tracks, 2 of which were skits. And it made up a total of 28 minutes. The first skit was a weird kind of homage to Owen Hart. I think you would know who that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's one half of the Hart brothers, a wrestling duo.
Yeah. Bret Hart is the other half, mate. What an absolute beast. He's Canadian. Put you in the sharpshooter, mate. You're locked in. You're dead if you get put in that.
I put Gabby in the Mike Wazowski. You know how Randy makes his arms go like the 10 o'clock to the 2 o'clock? I do that to her.
Mate, that should be a legitimate wrestling.
That's a good one. She doesn't like it. So is Owen Hart dead?
Owen Hart, is he?
This skit made it sound like it is, but I don't know if he is.
Owen Hart, yeah. No, he is. I think he died in the ring.
Oh, actually?
I think, yeah. I could be thinking of someone else. I think he fell from really high up and died while it was being televised.
Jesus, that's pretty crazy.
Is
yeah.
Owen Hart died.
Owen Hart died May 23, 1999, due to injuries suffered following an equipment malfunction and subsequent fall from the rafters of Kemper Arena in Kansas City.
I think because I was only 3 years old when that happened, but I think from what I know, he came down from the top during his matches.
Yeah.
It's that was his entrance, and it just malfunctioned, and he fell all the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was being televised
Yeah.
on a pay-per-view event.
I knew that someone did do that, and
Jeez, that's insane.
I thought it was.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's just like two commentators basically saying, you know, like they're sort of talking about a controversy recently, and they're just asking one of the Hart brothers. They don't say which one.
Right.
Like, how has this affected your family? It's obviously been very hard.
Yeah.
Maybe he was talking to
Brett.
To Brett, yeah, about that.
Imagine if he got like the actual commentators of when it happened.
I think, to be honest, it is just like he's taken the audio.
Yeah.
Because it does sound quite old and like grainy audio.
Yeah.
So
Not sure.
I don't know, but I thought that was a weird kind of skit because I don't know what if Conway has much to do with wrestling. He does.
Yeah, him and West Side Gun have a lot of wrestling references in their,
fair enough.
stuff. So.
And then the other skit was just him talking about the time that he was in his car and it was shot up. Like, he just said he was just like leaving from having dinner one night.
Right.
He is sitting in his car for a few minutes just talking, about to start up the engine, and then it just gets fired up. And he said he got shot in the back of the head, the neck, and the shoulder. And that's why his face is all fucked up. And he said this is a quote, he said, "That's why I look like this."
Yeah.
So, but in the background of him saying that as well, there's like an old song of his playing, and it sounds like he's in a car. Like, it sounds like it's coming from car stereo. It's from, I don't remember the song, but I do know it's from Rejects 2.
There you go.
There were also a few like little maybe disses throughout the album as well. On Vino D, which features El Camino, Jim Jones, and Dave East.
Oh, Jim Jones is part of the Nitro gang.
Yes, mate. He's been outed.
Don't come and get me. I'm just relaying the message to 6ix9ine.
Yeah, go get 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
On that track, Conway says, "Riding with that Drake, but it ain't Aubrey Graham."
There you go.
So I don't know if he has
Don't think that's
beef with Drake or not, but like he laughed after that as well.
It's like
He might just be laughing at his name,
it's just
Aubrey Graham.
Just a gun bar.
But like Aubrey Graham, that is a funny name. I don't know. Could be a bit of a thing.
And
the laughing is what really sort of made me think that.
And Drake has that song. Are you riding?
That might be it, actually. The best flows on the album, though, would have to go to half of it. In the first half, he has like a very Meek Mill kind of style.
The first half of it.
Yep.
So
in the quarter, he has like a very Meek Mill kind of style. Like, it's very sort of fluid.
Is the song called Half of It?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the first half of the album.
No. There's the best flows that would have to go to half of it, which is a track on there.
So the track.
I believe it's in the first half.
Not the first half of the album.
But half of it is in the first half.
So there you go.
But the first half of it...
The song.
Yes.
Goes hard on a Meek Mill level.
It does. Like, you know how Meek Mill sort of like has that very fluid style lyrically. Like, he doesn't have sort of set syllables. It's kind of like that. He says, "New Lambo truck, and I'm steering it. I showed a lot of neighbours love, but that same love never gets reciprocated. Even when I put neighbours in position, helping neighbours get situated. Change your whole living situation, but that's just what real neighbours do. If you're my bro, just know I'll take the shirt off my back and I'll give it to you." Which is a hard line about love.
There you go.
Which we need more of. Oh yeah, I thought that was actually pretty cool. And then later in the verse, he does like a nice little switch up to like, "Bitches can't hear that Maybach engine revving up. Ain't got the
You sound like 360. You sound like you're 360 doing this.
I'm gonna try and
sick rap.
I can't really remember the flow too well. I'll just look up half of it. I don't know where it says Maybach. Here. So it's a much more sort of standard flow.
Yeah.
And there's a brrrr. But yeah, so that was actually a nice little switch up. It's because he's very low energy and he just basically talks a lot of the time. So like earlier when I said my favorite, one of my favorite lyrics, he says it like, "Yeah, I see you neighbours trying to take the formula and make it cornier or more near. Don't make me call shorty up." Like that's his style. He just talks basically.
Yeah.
And it does sound cold in his voice, but that was a nice little switch up there.
You're sweating.
Mate, it is hot.
I'm not sweating.
How are you wearing that?
I'm not sweating yet.
Mate, this summer's going to be shit.
Mate,
I'm telling you that.
I'm icy.
Mate, we're going to need to, get a fridge in this or something. Leave the door open.
Need to get some ice cubes. Put your head in that esky, mate. People can't see the esky.
Yeah. Or chili bin, if you're in New Zealand watching.
Or cooler.
Cooler, yep.
In America. Is that what they call it?
I think so.
A cooler?
Yeah.
Yeah. It does keep things cool.
It does. But I don't know if it's a bin. It's chili, but it's not a bin.
It's a chili bun.
Tito's Back, which is another song. It has both sides of the coin. It's both good and bad at the same time. Features Benny the Butcher and Westside Gunn. In the first half, it has Benny and Conway going bar for bar, and that is cold. Got an app on my phone, it's how I start the motherfucker. Got on my hip, got to aim like an archer. I've got to aim like an archer, motherfucker. I'll be slinging through New York like Peter Parker, motherfucker.
That's hard.
That's a dope line.
That is hard.
That is. But Westside Gunn's part is terrible.
And it's just Westside Gun. I bet you it's good if...
No. I have heard Westside Gun before, and I like it. And he starts it off with, "I don't even have to rap," which is a cool line, but then he just ruins it by, what he does for the rest of it. Oh, Tito's Back. So it's a pretty cool beat. This is the whole... this isn't the intro of his verse.
Yeah, that's pretty... That is... I've heard that song before by Westside Gun, basically.
Yeah, but
He's released very similar stuff to that.
It's so uninspired. He's not talking more often than he's talking. I have heard Westside Gun's musics before.
Some of his stuff's like that. Some people like that, some people don't. So if you do...
No, I don't. I don't rate that. Yeah, I didn't like that. The very last song, "You Made It," features Amber Simone. Haven't heard of her before.
Right.
It's about a girl who has raised 2 kids by herself after the baby daddy was killed.
Raven Simone. Is that what you said?
No, Amber Simone.
Oh, you said Raven Simone. That's the chick off That's So Raven. That Disney show or Nickelodeon, whatever it was.
Disney, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, after this chick's baby daddy was killed, she raised 2 kids by herself, and he was just commending her on how hard she's worked.
Right.
And then does a little shout out to all the girls out there going through similar things.
Sure.
I don't know if he relates to that in his personal life, but that was very out of place for the rest of the album. I don't really know why he chose to do that.
You don't know what was going down?
No. And the last thing he says on that song is, "I think you're brilliant."
I think you're brilliant. There you go. Powerful message right at the end there.
Overall, production was pretty low-key, and it gave the stage to Conway to make the project great. It was quite airy and often had sort of vocal samples. There was actually just one song, though, where the production just, shone through. That track is Black Spoons. Which is obviously a...
Rusty Spoons.
Right, that's a reference I haven't heard in ages.
They need to get a song called Rusty Spoons together.
So, Black Spoons obviously refers to cooking, crack on it.
Cooking up dope in a crock pot.
No, cooking up dope with a spoon. So, it's featured by DJ Muggs. This is you can hear the didgeridoo sort of noise, the wow.
Imagine if they did use a didgeridoo.
There.
Yeah, I just heard it, man.
Yeah. So over his very slow, cold voice, that just sounds fucking dope. Speakers on phones aren't very great, but listening to it in the car, it is amazing. I think this this album's biggest downfall is replayability. Because the production takes a sort of step back and gives the stage to Conway, he's forced to bring something worth listening to over and over again. Like every single song, every verse, every part of the way through the whole album. And obviously he's not going to be able to do that. Yeah. I don't think any rapper would be able to do that for a whole album.
Yeah.
It's very rare. There's only a couple of songs in here I would listen to it again, Black Spoons being one of them, maybe Tito's Back, just because of hearing Conway and Benny go back and forward. But even then, I would skip it when West Side Gun comes in.
Yeah.
The rest of the tracks are really good, but yeah, a little too slow and light on content most of the time to warrant wanting to listen to it again. So I'm rating this one a 6 out of 10.
There you go, 6 out of 10.
Because it is really good and it's worth a listen, but it's not worth listening again.
There you go, not worth the re-listen.
Yeah.
How long was your review last week?
25 fucking minutes.
We spoke about that. This one was 20 minutes.
Oh, plus the intro and everything as well. Yeah, and I started recording on there before the camera and
Yeah, oh well.
That's probably close to 15. But yeah, no,
it's about 19 minutes minus the intro. Yeah, probably 16 minutes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, last week my review was huge. Yeah.
You told me it was going to be a short one this week. I was expecting 10 minutes. No, you got to try it again.